What's going on, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Rich and Kyle Show. That's what's going on right now. We're talking about the Vikings, the conference championship. Welcome back. I hope you like that intro. Took me a lot of time to do it.
It sure did.
Did. But we liked it.
Yep.
We like it. Vikings. The best win. The best game I've seen in a very long time. Holy crap.
Dramatic-wise, yeah.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic. Well, since the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
You can't beat that drama.
Vikings, 29-24, overcame the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive by Stephon Diggs.
Still don't understand what Marcus Williams was doing. I don't know what he was going for a headbutt, I don't know. But either way, Minnesota happened to win it, and now they're one step closer to playing the Super Bowl in their own home stadium.
Which is a first.
First ever time it would be in their own stadium.
That would be awesome to see.
49ers played in 84. They made it to the Super Bowl, and they played in nearby Palo Alto. That was about 40 minutes away from their stadium.
Okay.
So, close enough. That's the closest it's been. But now, yeah, this is special for Minnesota. This is a Cinderella team. Everybody's rooting for them to make it. Play in their own stadium. So, what are they going to do? How are they going to pull this out?
I don't know. I don't know. Their offense is pretty much powerhouse. Now, obviously, Stephon Diggs is awesome.
Yes.
Stats last week, we're looking at 6 receptions, 137 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that, at least 61 yards of that, and that touchdown was due to the last play of the game. The second to last, if you count the
gift wrap to him. No, it was yeah.
Yeah, because they had to come back out, which was kind of funny if you were watching that live.
No, they won it with a time right now. It was a walk-off.
No, they had to come back.
For what?
They had to come back and do a kneel down because there was like a second. Or no, they scored the touchdown. It was for the 2-point conversion. They just did a kneel.
They didn't do a 2-point conversion.
They did.
Oh, they just kneel down, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, not a lot of people know about this. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, their rushing game is kind of nice there. They've got McKinnon. They've got this guy Murray. They're both putting up some pretty good numbers. We got 50 yards from Murray. We've got 34 yards from McKinnon.
Yep.
They both each had a touchdown last week.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool, too. Now, do you think their rushing game is going to make a huge difference next week?
No, because Philadelphia's defense is no joke. And their front seven is pretty good, and they will probably focus on that. The problem is that Minnesota's offense is really sneaky good. They're efficient. They can run the ball, clearly.
Yep.
And they can throw the ball. And people underestimate Case Keenum, but he can actually throw the ball in this system. So I think that they're going to be hard to figure out. I think that they can put up some points. I mean,
if you had to pick one of the running backs, who do you think is going to have the bigger load? Last week it was Murray. So Murray this week.
But I just think that they're going to need to do. They can't focus on the run too much. I think they need to let Case Keenum throw the ball as well, because Philadelphia, like I said, Philadelphia's front seven will do everything to stop that run.
Now, Case Keenum wasn't looking that bad.
He wasn't.
He had 25 completions, 318 yards, and 1 touchdown.
He's efficient.
Very efficient.
He's solid. He's a solid player.
If I'm not mistaken, those kind of surpassed Brady's numbers, excluding the touchdowns, at least yards-wise.
They were similar. And Minnesota played a tougher team than the Patriots did, so it was pretty impressive. But yeah, I think it comes down to that. So what about the Minnesota defense? How do you see
Great.
They're the second best after Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They just do everything good. They're just good at everything.
That secondary is scary. To see them in the Super Bowl with Jacksonville.
Yeah, that defense, that secondary is pretty good.
And their upcoming opponent they're going to be playing in the conference championship is the Eagles.
Yeah.
And it's a miracle they got there.
No, we'll get to the.
We've got another video coming.
I wouldn't go that far about Philly, but that defense, Mike Zimmer, the head coach of Minnesota, is a defensive mastermind. He is the one guy that always gave Aaron Rodgers fits. He gives all the top quarterbacks fits. So I think he'll be all right against Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll plan it. They'll plan something, and they'll make it difficult for Philadelphia. That's why I got Minnesota winning this, honestly.
Yeah.
If I had to give a score, I don't think it's going to be outside in Philadelphia. Weather shouldn't be too bad, but obviously it's an away game, so the offense is going to try and help, or the crowd is going to try and help Philly. But I'm going to say, because I respect Philly more than people give them credit for.
Okay.
They're still a good defense, even though they lost their quarterback. I'm going to say Minnesota, low scoring. Minnesota 21, Philly 13.
21-13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minnesota.
I'd like to agree with you there. I think that it would be low scoring. I like the run game for the Vikings, and I also like the fact that they're an underrated passing threat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really good. I was looking at some of the stats, and obviously we went through Diggs, but then you have this guy Thielen.
Thielen's a stud. Slot receiver.
He's got 6 receptions, 74 yards.
Sure-handed.
Not a touchdown yet, but he's looking.
He doesn't drop balls. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty reliable.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Vikings kind of taking this. We'll say 21-28. Make it a good, even touchdown.
I think they're a team with destiny.
Yeah.
I think they just meant to make it to the Super Bowl in their own stadium.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, and we got more videos from you. Like, share, subscribe. Come back and see us.
Take it easy.